Hi skincare lovers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna do a little bit different than normal. You always see online that people are talking about how I transform my skin from damaged skin to clear glass skin with a new skincare routine or new products, viral products that fix my skin in a couple days, couple weeks. But today I want to do something different, and that is how my skin went from clear glass skin to damaged skin. I have been on a roller coaster ride with my skin lately. I've been trying out a lot of skincare products, and of course I am loving the fun of having that many skincare products to play with and to incorporate into my skincare routine. But the price that I have to pay for that fun with a tricky skin like myself is a complete damage of my skin barrier. Starting from today, I have decided to go on a skincare fast or a skincare reset to rebuild my skin barrier, and I like to take you along with me on this journey. So I hope you're gonna enjoy this new type of video and follow along on my journey. I'm expecting this to take a couple weeks. I hope you're gonna be patient with me. This journey is actually inspired one of the video from Dr. Idriss that she was talking about how to fix your skin barrier in 5 steps. I'm gonna link her video in the description box below too if you are interested in checking her out. The reason why I had to do this is I had very clear skin, but I was very ambitious in getting more glass skin. I tried a lot of brightening products, so that was one. And then I used a very high percentage of AHA mask that my skin was clearly irritated and could not handle. And then with testing more products, incorporating more new products, and changing up my products every probably couple weeks, that doesn't help. Because your skin does need time to get used to your skincare products, and changing it up so frequently would damage your skin. It's like you eating a buffet, and when you overeat, you do feel sick, and your skin is the same. So when you force feeding it so many ingredients, so many products, it's just basically saying, I've had enough. And I think that's what happened to my skin. I used to have a very consistent, simple skincare routine, and then skincare got fun. So I got a lot of products. I was trying them out, changing it up every 2 weeks, switching up products every now and then, obviously to find like new, better products, but that doesn't give my skin time to rest. And then once it started to acting up, I did not stop. I keep going with more soothing products, more treatment products, and it did behave for a little bit. That's where all of my recommendations come from. It actually did work for my skin. A lot of the soothing products I have in my skincare routine, I do try to keep them constant, but of course with the new flow of new products and the excitement of viral products, I just could not stop. When I start to break out, I go heavier on the treatments. Of course, you want to get rid of your acne in days, right? And especially when I do my video, I like to have somewhat presentable skin. Also, everyone online you see would have like perfect glass skin. That was what I was striving for. And I keep pile on azelaic acid, salicylic acid, retinol, maybe some AHA, then vitamin C for brightening, PHA for gentle exfoliation. But because when I couple everything, and even though I don't use them in the same routine, it still does wear down my skin over time. And I think that's what happened. So my skin went through a cycle of, I think starting back in May, that it started to break out in the very same spot. I went easy on it for a while. So it did go back to calming down, but that took me like 3 months That's why sometimes you see my skin in videos would have like scars here and there and then flare up. And then when I get it to settle down, I started testing more new products, which doesn't give my skin a lot of time to actually heal. So it's been clearing up, breaking out again, and recently I had very heavy breakouts here that it get very inflamed, very itchy. I had this for so long that I would know this is the signs of damaged skin barrier. I feel like my skin is reaching to a breaking point where it could not really tolerate even the calming products that I had to dial back. This is basically like a skincare diet. So I had to strip everything back to basic and hope that it can calm my skin down. And along with that, I would have to stop all of my treatment, which I'm getting a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna trust on the dermatologist, and this is something that is safe enough for me to use at home. If you also have very heavy and severe breakouts, do seek the dermatologist's help or doctor's help. Don't try to treat it at home. I did had experience in the past where I had very heavy breakout that I do have to go on antibiotics to get it treated, even getting some topicals treatment as well. Those are the options that you can have. There's no shame in getting medical help when you need it. If you can afford it, just take advantage of that. But if not, then maybe this is something that you can do to get your skin back to the healthier state. So I hope if you are in the same boat, then we can do this together. I'm gonna keep giving updates along the way to see how well it does. Now, the first step that she talked about is stop. And what she meant by that is to basically stop everything in your skincare routine, to strip it down to a complete basic. I have bigger skincare collection than a normal person need, and I'm very easily tempted to use all of my favorite products in my skincare routine. The only way for me to strip down is to actually remove them physically. And I like to show you my collection that's gonna be going into a corner of my room, like out of sight, out of mind. And the first thing, let me get it. This skincare box. This box contains all of my toner, eye mask, toner pads, 5 types of serums, 10 types of moisturizer, sunscreen, treatments, acne treatments. I had to let it all go. So they went all into this box. The second thing has to go. This massive rotating shelf that I had a lot of my favorite serums, moisturizers that I rotate through. That had to go too. The third thing that had to go is my sheet mask. This pained me so much because I took so much joy in doing sheet masks. And I do have a huge selection. They're gonna be going into my closet and stay there until my skin can handle it again. I have stripped everything down to the basic, and I basically only pick a product that I know that my skin love and would work with very comfortably over the years. These are all of my long-time favorites. I think there's only like 2 new ones that I have discovered this year, but it's just absolutely easy to incorporate and very simple ingredient list. That's why I picked them. Let me show you what they are. So basically, here is my lineup. I know we have to strip down to an absolute basic, and I meant to do that. Essentially, I was stripped down to just a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. So that's gonna be a very simple and short skincare routine for me. I don't think I have a skincare routine like this for years. My goal is to have that 3-step skincare routine plus a sunscreen whenever I go out, probably for 3 to 5 days at least, to see how my skin is. And then after that, I can start to use a little bit more of like soothing skincare products. That's what my plan is for now. Let's do the first real skincare reset routine together. I know this one's gonna be so short. My most trusted toner essence is the inflamed mugwort essence. This literally is my ride or die essence that I would forever trust my skin with. It's had 100% mugwort extract in here. It is great for calming inflammation, cooling down your skin, and especially I have itchy red spots. This can be helpful. According to Dr. Serene Idriss, if you have severe damage, then you have to strip back, and the only thing you're allowed to use in this stage is just cleanser and maybe petroleum jelly to lock in everything. But because I feel like I'm in a moderate state where my skin could still tolerate a lot of my skincare routine, I decided to go for a very simple one, which is, I think this is the third step in her guide that you can start to soothe your skin. I did empty out 2 of these bottles, so this is a complete new one for me. Usually when I layer on my skincare routine, I only need about 2 to 3 layers, but because I don't have anything on today, aside from this, I might have to go a little bit harder on this. And I noticed immediately after shower, my skin still feel pretty hot. I have to cool it down right away. I'm gonna miss my skincare so much. I do enjoy a good like 10-step skincare routine. So having just 2-step feels very weird to me. And that's the reason why I had to put them away, because if I don't, I would just keep reaching for them thinking it's fine. It's just soothing products. But the more you put on your skin right now, the higher the chance that your skin cannot reset. And my skin just soaked these right up. I have to go in for more. I can feel my skin instantly cool down because it was very hot when I started earlier. Can you start to see my skin coming back to life? And one of the good things with a skincare reset like this is it's also helped to take out all of the irritants from your skincare routine. With slowly incorporating product back in, you can pinpoint which product causes irritation so that you can eliminate it. To be honest, in the last 6 months, I had tried out so many, and I think in my skincare routine alone, I would have 5 to 7 new products that I just started using recently. I do love them. That's why I recommend them. Absolutely worked for my skin, but I just think my skin cannot tolerate a lot of them right now. Even some of my old favorite products that I know my skin can handle really, really well, it doesn't work anymore. It's keep making me doubting myself, doubting the product if it break me out, because every day I wake up with a new pimple. And if you are acne prone and sensitive skin, you know these can also affecting your mood, your confidence a little bit every day. I do ask my husband, does my skin look bad? It does look pretty bad in the morning, especially when I just wash my face. And because when I do skincare, I do touch my face a lot, so it does turn very red, look very, very inflamed. But as it settled down, it's not that bad. But when you have it, you are conscious. I don't want to overdo it. I think 5 is still a lot, but I do miss it. So I'm gonna go in with my La Roche-Posay Cicaplast to seal everything in. Honestly, this is my first time in years to have like 2-step skincare routine. Just gotta trust in the process. I do use a very thick layer just so I can seal everything in. My skin doesn't like Vaseline, that I know, because whenever I use it, it just started sweating underneath and I would have more pimples. And how do I know? I try it around here where I don't have a lot of breakouts, and I can feel my skin was heating up, and the next day I would have a series of like small whiteheads. Before that, I did try my whole face when it was like dead in the middle of winter and it was very, very cold. I did that so that I can retain the hydration. So that was also the trigger for my long acne episode this year. The Cicaplast doesn't have a very elegant texture. You do have to like try to pat and blend it out. I try to be gentle with my skin. It does look like I'm very violent with it, but I promise I'm not. I'm just really trying to spread it. Normally I have more serum. It's spread even easier, but today just gotta do what I gotta do. So I don't think it looked that bad. This is my very first day of doing this skincare or skin reset. Let's do the journey together. I hope this is gonna be an inspiration for you if you are struggling with the same thing where you can't seem to get your skin to calm down no matter what you do, no matter what products you use. Let's leave it room so that it can breathe. And then hopefully it will bounce back. I really do hope this is gonna bounce back faster. So let's see how it does. Until the next video, take care of your skin, take care of yourself. I'll see you then. Bye.